Hey everybody, we're back at the Lafayette Bar in Easton, Pennsylvania, back in the nicest green room. I know I say this every time, but I'm constantly impressed by it. We're here right before Brad Scott's Coven event, this time in April. So today we are here with the Mystic Underground from New York City.
Hi
So
guys.
hello.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming and taking the time a little bit before your set. So they've already done their sound check, and then they're going to be playing later tonight with Frenchie and the Punk, I believe. So
Indeed.
yeah. So really looking forward to both of you. So I'll jump right into it. Introduce yourselves, and where are you both originally from?
My name is Ben. Originally, I am from Queens. Moved out to Long Island after that, and actually now I live in North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Vladimir. I sing in the band, and I am originally from Queens, New York. I am now in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. So you both don't live in the city together, is that right?
Nope.
No.
Oh
we
my
do not.
gosh. Okay, so it's more of a long distance.
Yes.
I see. Interesting. All right. So then, how would you, and then this question is for both of you, how would you describe the sound of the Mystic Underground? Like, if you had to, I don't want to say like pick a genre or anything like that, but just like, I don't know, elevator pitch.
It's always tough to describe, your sound. I'd say the best way that you could put it for us is that we tend to write electronic, dancey, poppy songs, but with emotion. I guess when you cut it to the brass tacks, we look at ourselves as songwriters, and irrespective of genre, because if you can write songs, you can write songs, and that's what we aspire to do and present. So, but to put it simply, I guess we're just a synth pop band.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you say, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, basically, a pop band that kind of fits in this niche of dark electronic music, synth pop music. We're always compared to bands like Erasure, Depeche Mode, The Smiths, stuff like that. So, especially with the Smiths, as far as the songwriting, since that's one of Vlad's favorite bands, so he takes a lot of cues from the Smiths. But I would say, yeah, right around those lines.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's an accurate, from going through your discography, and like, yeah, that all makes sense, for sure. So this question is for both of you, but I'll start with you, Ben. Where do you take inspiration from, like sonically, when you're doing the producing side?
Sometimes it's like the flavor of the month. I might be listening to a specific album, and I'm really like, wow, I really like this track. I'm going to try to, make something like that, but of my own. Mm-hmm. So it could be, anything from rock to straight up electronic techno. You know what I mean? Just or something, anything in the middle. Something that I like that month, and then I'll just try to create something like that.
I see. So then, Vlad, where do you take inspiration from lyrically, since you are the songwriter, wordsmith?
Ben kind of alluded to one of my primary influences. I've been a Smiths fan, tried and true, for as long as I can remember. But, someone like Morrissey's like a major influence on me. What I listen to runs the gamut from, punk to rap and everything, all points in between. So, as far as where I take my cues from lyrically, I try to basically investigate the human condition. I know that also sounds cliche because I think every songwriter does that, but I guess it's just from the paths less traveled as far as how we are. It's like whether it's like relationships, but not the simplistic look. You delve into why relationships break down, why they work, gender roles, subverting those, and looking at them from a slightly off-kilter perspective, so it comes off like not the normal ragtag silly pop song. I'll listen to a Morrissey song, I'll listen to a Wu-Tang Clan song, to Oasis, and take my cues from anywhere.
Wow. So you have a pretty broad range and interest. You know what I
I
mean?
listen, I
all
listen
genres.
to everything. Like, if anything, I listen to, like, the genre we are in, I probably listen to the least.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good though, because if you can pull inspiration from all of these other genres, you're not pigeonholing yourself. You're not sounding too samey,
Yeah.
for lack of a better phrase.
Yeah.
So.
That's definitely the one thing we don't want to do. We don't want to sound like anyone else. We don't want to take our cues that have already been done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like the fifth version of the same band.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And no one wants that.
Yeah. There's too much of that out there
Agreed.
already. Yeah. No, that's great. Originality is really should always be the goal of any act, in my opinion. Any artist, honestly. So switching gears, I want to talk about your latest album, So Close, So Far. Are there any themes that run through it, and anything else that you want to say about that process of writing it? Oh, yeah, take your turn. Yeah, maybe start with that.
Yeah, I'll say something about it. I mean, with that particular one, every time we make an album, we try to improve upon the last album. Look at the mistakes that were made in the previous album and say, okay, well, in the previous album, it seemed like this synth part was not good, or maybe this wasn't mixed right. We always try to improve on that. So I
you're
think
saying mistakes were made?
Exactly. We have a song on the album called "Mistakes Were Made," which has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But as far, and it was like I said before, with the music on that album, it was always the flavor of the day or the flavor of the month on coming up with something musically for that album. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the way that we work is I'll just come up with something basic musically, drum track with the bass line, with the general synth line and pads and stuff like that. And I'll send an MP3 over to Vladimir, the instrumental, and then Vlad starts to put lyrics to it, and that's how we work with the distance, and then we get together and improve upon it after he records it in the studio.
I'm sorry, I lost track of the question.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
So sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, so the last album, So Close, So Far. Yeah, so on the lyrics side, you were adding the lyrics to the music that Ben gave you. Were there any themes that were kind of on your mind while you were writing the songs for that album?
Yeah, with So Close, So Far, it's funny because I kind of changed course lyrically. I guess, I think I'm going to say a lot of cliche stuff in this interview,
That's fine.
I went to a deep, dark place that I'd never traversed before, and I got honest with myself, and I found out who is the real Vlad, and after much thought and consideration, I have no idea. No.
You're still not sure.
Yeah, I'm still unsure. No, with this record, essentially, I did go to that deep, dark place, but it did intentionally just to come, just to try to change tact a little bit and add a few different things going on. And I for me, it was an opportunity to, I guess, let off some steam.
Okay.
And like exercise a few demons that I still had remaining and just finally put them to bed. So there was a bit of a lyrical bloodletting on my end, and it comes through on a few songs.
Okay.
Less than comfortably so, but I guess it's a good thing when you're writing songs because you look back and you finish writing, you're like, whoa. And I think for me, it was much needed, cheaper than therapy.
Yeah, right.
I mean, essentially, it was just a case where I just decided to put the walls down, and because generally with the previous stuff I had written on records, I look at other people and I tend to be an observer and observe and report on what I'm seeing. This record, I observed myself from outside of my own skin.
Oh, wow.
and examined why I feel the way I do towards certain things, why I write the way I do, what is the motivation, what's the genesis for these things. And I decided to basically just write. Don't think about it, just write. And it, like I said, it comes through on a bunch of the songs. I'd say about 9 of the 10 songs are
Wow.
biographical.
So this is a really personal
Yeah,
album.
Yeah.
I'd say. Okay, wow, that's beautiful. So when I go back and listen to it again, I'll with that knowledge, I feel like I'm kind of getting like a peek into your,
Yeah.
psyche.
Yeah,
of
I've
it.
always said if you want to know who I am, it's in the songs, but I'd say with So Close So Far, it's even more so.
Even more so, my goodness. So I know since you've released it, you've put together 2 music videos for them. So I checked those out. I think they're great. So yeah, tell me a little bit about the process. I mean, were they kind of like DIY? Did you work with any filmmakers? I didn't look up any information about the videos beyond just watching them.
Yeah, they were both done with videographers that we're friends with.
Okay.
The first one, Darkness Hides at Dawn, was done with a longtime collaborator who goes by the name of William Murray. He just recently moved to Arizona. But this was the last video he did for us before he left. And probably our best collaboration.
Okay.
We had a lot of fun doing it. It was pretty much mostly done on Governor's Island in New York. And a few shots were done at his apartment building in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn. So it was just basically done over the course of a couple of days where we shot at both locations. And I leave him to his own devices in terms of just letting us know how we're going to piece everything together, and I think it worked out great.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Oh, that's your pizza.
Yes, food.
The second video was for Drowning,
Drowning.
and that was done by a good friend of mine, Steven Celestin, who's a very talented videographer. We've worked with him twice on 2 prior videos from our last record. Everyone Deserves a Stage, and in that video, it includes 2 personal friends of mine
Okay.
who were featured in the video, and I just let Steven have at it. And my friends were great, and I just showed up and just did some stupid dancing or whatever, and that was it.
Nice.
Especially since it's funny because the song is about stalking and everything, and the way
wow.
it came out, I didn't even realize it took me a couple of views to get it. I was like, I see it.
Okay. All right. So I have to go back and rewatch it with that background story now. Interesting. So yeah, I guess lightening things up a little. We'll talk about what are your upcoming shows. Actually, just switching gears. So after tonight at Lafayette Bar. Do you
Yeah,
have
we
any?
have the next one is on May 14th.
Okay.
In Pianos in Manhattan. We have one on June 13th. I don't know the name of the venue in that one. That one's Long Island.
Yeah, it's Amityville Music Hall.
Oh,
Okay.
very
Yep.
cool. New York City. Yep.
And then we have one at the Fallout. Is it the Fallout?
Oh, Fallout, yeah,
Oh,
Richmond,
Yeah,
Virginia.
August 23rd.
Yeah,
I think August 23rd, which is I think it's a Sunday, right?
yeah,
Right,
Okay.
and that's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Richmond.
Richmond,
Yes.
Yeah.
yes, and we're So right now we're in the process of booking more dates. We want to promote the record and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it. So along the lines of playing live shows, and question for both of you, I'll start with Ben. What's your favorite part about playing live?
I like to see how the crowd reacts to the music that we perform. Especially since we're mostly unknown. So a lot of the time when we perform in front of crowds, there's a lot of new people in the crowd hearing our music for the first time. So it's nice to see what they respond to. It kind of helps us too to see what to play at shows. You know what I mean? Or if we're performing a song for the first time without it being released, if it's a song that they dig. You know what I mean? So. But that's one of my favorite things, just seeing how they react.
Right, that makes sense.
I just hope they don't boo us.
Yeah.
Throw socks or throw shoes at us.
Yeah, I get
I think any show that ends with us being able to leave with our dignity intact is a good gig. But aside from that, I thrive off the energy, from the audience. I tend to be rather spasmodic on stage and just, very jittery on stage, and I like the audience to try to give that back to me, and then I give it back, and because that way it's fun for everybody. It's like, because even though it's the two of us on stage, I like to think of it more like of an experience. At least that's what I try to bring as the singer, and because it's a chance for everyone to kick loose and have fun for a couple of hours. So
hopefully dance a bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And people pay money to see you, so you want to. You want to basically show appreciation by giving them something to witness. So
Right, yeah. Something to watch, something to dance to. Yeah,
100%.
A reason to get out of the house.
Exactly.
Essentially. So I know we talked about this a little bit with like inspirations, but who are you both listening to right now? Like, I know you mentioned, Ben, your like song of the month or, sound of the month, but like who are you really jazzed about right now? Like who's in your playlist?
Right now, and we were actually listening to it in the car on the way here, but I really love the band Muse.
Okay.
And we were just listening to their latest album that came out about 3 years ago, Will the People. I was showing him a couple of songs, so he hasn't heard a couple of the songs. So we were listening to You Make Me Feel Like It's Halloween and Verona, are the two of my favorite tracks on that album.
Okay. So. I'm gonna look them up.
I mean, I listen to way too much music. But right now I'm listening to the new Madeline Goldstein record, which is pretty fantastic.
Yes.
I've been listening to the new record by the band Mesh. And then there's always going to be my standbys, I'll go between David Bowie. Like if I'm stuck writing, I'll go back to Morrissey or Suede. I've also been listening to a lot of MF Doom.
Okay.
Who was like my favorite hip hop artist. Rest in peace. Yeah, but it's like amongst like a whole catalog of thousands. But those are my highlights right now.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to Madeline Goldstein. That new album that just dropped is like, I mean, she had already previously released half the album, like little drips and drops and singles. But yeah, we are seeing her along with Normal Bias in Philly.
Normal Bias.
Yeah. That's another one. I mean, they're kind of always at the top of my list. Not to be, talk about my.
Normal Bias are great.
Oh my God, yeah, and double bill with Madeline Goldstein. Oh my God, So yeah, they're playing at Kung Fu Necktie in Philly.
Oh wow, okay.
Early May. So we will be there. They're going to be in New York City too. Actually.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, with Ronnie Stone. Who
Yeah.
Talked to last month. So you should catch that show if you can.
Yeah, I definitely.
They're going to be in Brooklyn. Well, I mean, you should. Yeah. And then you can come up for it. I'm sure they'll be down in your neck of the woods too, though, because Madeline's doing a whole tour.
Yeah, actually, Muse will be in Charlotte on August 10th. I'm going to go see them.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, that's always nice. Like a band that you're like really jazzed about, psyched about, that released something new, and then they're like, oh my God, they're going to be in my city in a month. Yeah, that's the best feeling. So great, that's perfect. Wrapping up a little bit, where can people find your socials, your music, streaming? Where can people find it, everything?
Everywhere. Every social platform there is. Thanks to this guy over here.
TikTok and...
TikTok at The Mystic Underground. Facebook for the more vintage folk out there. Facebook at The Mystic Underground. Instagram, The Mystic Underground. I don't think we need to talk about Twitter.
No.
What else is it? Oh, hey, we're on Blue Sky.
Wow.
TMU official, because there's many imposters out there.
Sure. Threads. Okay.
Oh yeah, Threads, The Mystic Underground.
Yeah.
And what else is there?
Yeah. Oh, Bandcamp though.
Bandcamp. Yeah, The Mystic Underground, and then our label Remission Entertainment has our most recent releases on there. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and I was watching your music videos through Bandcamp, and yeah, big shout out to Bandcamp if you can get everything there. Obviously, streaming, if you have to stream, that's fine too, but it's always good to be able to buy the album, even if it's only digital, then you have it forever, just in case the streamers, decide to be stupid and take it down or something.
Yeah. Digital's not gonna last forever.
Yeah, right.
We're actually doing something for the first time as a band. We released the album, or is coming out, next month on vinyl.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, so close so far on vinyl.
Okay, yeah, I don't have a record player, to be perfectly clear, but I
neither do
I have records.
Same.
Yeah, because they look great, and if you bring a record to a show and you have the artist sign it, that is the best, and then you've got that forever. You can put it up on your wall. I'm just saying. Yeah. So you've got a piece of collectible history, in my opinion. But yeah, no, thank you. Looking forward to that record. We may have to pick that up. And thank you again. I really appreciate you both set aside the time, and cannot wait for the set. I'm going to hopefully get a little bit of footage of that. And this will be my first time seeing you live, so that'll be really
Awesome.
exciting.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you again. All right.
Bye.
Take it easy, everybody.
Coven. Hi, we're the Mystic Underground from New York. Making our virgin voyage over this way. Thank you to DJ Brad Scott for having us. A round of applause for Frenchie and the Punk. And this is our new single coming out from our latest record. It's called We Could Be Fugitives. Apropos for the current state of affairs, but that's for another topic.